Jorge Paez. De La Hoya 7 years younger, 5.5 inches taller. When they weighed in yesterday, Paez was a ½ pound under the limit. They are equal in reach.
With white trim, weighing in at 135 pounds. Undefeated with a record of 13-0, 12 KOs. This 1992 Olympic gold medal champion comes to us tonight from Los Angeles, California, East LA to be exact. Ladies and gentlemen, the current WBO junior lightweight champion of the world, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
For such an event, officials can get very touchy and try to end fights very fast.
We'll keep an eye on the activities of referee Richard Steele as Jorge Paez begins the first round, stalking Oscar De La Hoya. Now, George, Paez is an unconventional fighter. He may be open a lot of the time, but he's so off rhythm that you may not be able to find him when he's open.
That's right, but you can cut all of that off if you make him be the aggressor. You can do a lot of clowning things backing up, but coming forward, you can only do one thing, lead with your head clowning.
For the moment, De La Hoya seems determined to allow Paez to be the aggressor. Will Paez take the bait? It appears he's going to be cautious, at least at the start. Crowd chanting, Jorge, Jorge, Jorge. There's a lot of popular support for Paez here. And indeed, that's part of the story, a battle for the hearts of Mexican fans, many of whom appreciate Paez's blood and guts background, his up-from-the-barrio Mexican upbringing, more than De La Hoya's glittering amateur career and Olympic gold medal.
The thing about a young fighter, they got to be careful. When you hit them, they always try and hit you back. If Paez happened to land a shot on Oscar, he should just forget it and go back to what he's done, bagging up, using a jab.
Oscar not allowing himself to get in danger here as he did in the first rounds of 2 of his 3 preceding fights. Takes a right hand to the head. Paez spent most of his career fighting at lower weights. There are few who believe he will have brought much punching power up here to 135.
Thus far, Oscar not taking any steps forward. He's starting to get off a little bit. Do not come forward, forget it, until the rounds start to mature.
Paez landing a left inside. De La Hoya punching sparsely. Now sticking the jab, throwing a right hand. You can see how utterly conventional De La Hoya is in style compared to the wild winging shots of Jorge Paez.
Oscar, if he maintains his position, keep using the left jab. Even if you have to win every round with a left jab, it's possible. Forget about exchanging right now because you can't get that target. It's moving a little too much.
Some fans whistling as it's been an extremely cautious first round, particularly from De La Hoya. Another left-hand shot landed inside by Paez. De La Hoya lands a straight right, not a lot behind it. Now a right uppercut at the end of the round is De La Hoya's best punch at the stanza.
And we saw him doing that in the very first round. A little bit more defensive, wear the other fighter down, and then take him on later in the rounds. He's walked out into some big punches early in fights, and he's learned something from it.
De La Hoya sticking with the jab in round 1. Oscar threw 51 punches, and 36 of them were jabs. Now a left hook seems to stagger Paez momentarily. De La Hoya follows with a flurry. Another left hook, and down goes Jorge Paez.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's not going to get up.
9.
Oscar De La Hoya with a second round knockout of Jorge Paez, who had only been knocked down once in 63 previous fights.
We just saw the
Richard Steele reaches the count of 10. The official time, 39 seconds of round number 2. The winner, winning his second world title, the new WBO lightweight champion of the world, the Golden Boy, Oscar de la